It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Here's Brett Gardner now, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson, batting .500, 4 for 8. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Biggio onto the grass, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Now the 1-0. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Ready now, Torres. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Here's Miguel Andujar now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and a breaking ball in the dirt.
Situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence. In
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball.
See if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Recent action, obviously seeing the ball well right now. He's set, and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And there's a base hit on the line. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Your chop sitting in a 3-1 count, you get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
This pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Ready with the 1-0. And
playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
He's set. The 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Torres, the runner at third, and Andujar over at second. Urshela on at first with 2 down. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Stepping in, Tyler Wade. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Fastball well outside.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they bottom of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 3, the Jays nothing. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike, and he makes the throw to first. Bichette is retired, and there's 1 away. Stepping into the box, Kevin Biggio, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom 3rd of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Lays off 1-0. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Right fielder looking up, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Here's big Aaron Judge. In the air, out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's tarrying. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 4th home run for him on the season, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And it's fouled away. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Sanchez is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled off. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 5, the Jays nothing. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. None out, runners at first and second. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 5-1 contest.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Dero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit were vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
So striding forward now, Rendell Grichuk. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is Gardner. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. 4th home run for him on the season. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Not an ideal way to start the inning, right? Knock, knock, and then a bomb. It's awfully tough to bounce back on the mound after a start like that.
Up next is Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Into the box, Kevin Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Popped up. And an offline throw, but he puts the tag on for out number 3. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Yankees 5, the Jays 4. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Miguel Andujar.
Here's the pitch. In his career, Andujar is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge
Throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now the 2-1.
I got 3-2.
Gio Urshela will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Count is 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball on to first, and there are two down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. That's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Ryan Barucki is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
2-1 the count.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 7-4. Bottom of the inning now, stepping in and ready for another shot, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Chopped at third, scooped up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. So here's the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. And A big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
2-2 now. You got a full count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 7, the Jays 4. Giancarlo Stanton now. He went deep last time up.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and the sinking fastball. Called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, Torres. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Last time through was a base hit. Ball one. And he misses 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. From the stretch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He was hunched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Ford. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded. They hold a 7-4 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rowdy Tellez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Brendan Drury will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Working for the punch out and the offering. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Scorched to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And the runner is in from second. Drury rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
To the plate now, Danny Jansen. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Ground ball right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin.
Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
This is pulled into right. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full, and we are tied 7-7. Brendan Drury stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Number 3, Brandon Drury.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Stepping up now, Tyler Wade. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Wade.
First pitch on its way.
Pull, that's inside. Hey!
A 1-1. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1, no strike.
Ready on 1 and 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Hit hard. Foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1, well below the zone. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
1-1 the count now. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1.
Hey.
Hard on the ground towards short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. Still tied 7-7.
Lineup so far, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser, and the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Tyler Lyons, the 6'4 southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 58, Tyler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
In now to Oscar Hernandez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. Lyons, a 6'4 lefty. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
On to first, a double play.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Torres is under it to make the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. This remains a 7-all tie. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This pitch is popped up. Guerrero is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Torres. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and this one's dangerously up and in as he hits the deck here. It's ball 3 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Miguel Andujar.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
It was a walk in his last trip. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. He grounds it sharply to third. Reined in. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding forward now is the DH, Rowdy Tellez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Number 44.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 15.
Rendell Gritchick will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Popped him up. Wade waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, still tied 7-7. Thomas Pannone will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Next for New York, Mike Ford, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Mike Ford.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box now, Tyler Wade, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Outside, 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The center fielder, number 11.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch.
And now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. If you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Line drive to center field. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yanks held in check. This remains a 7-all tie. So stepping in, Danny Jansen, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Tommy Kahnle gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and a strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Fastball in there for a called strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate for him to take those.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Wilmer Font has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Wilmer.
Ready to begin the 8th. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way. Too low, 1-0. Line hard. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high chopper. Drury fields it cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Next to the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action, pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
A ball and a strike. One and one, the pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the eighth straight ahead, and we are tied 7-7. Luis Sessa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 85, Luis Sessa.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Gurriel.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Popped him up. Sanchez is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still tied 7-7. Now in the box, Torres. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Labor Torres.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. And a It's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. That evens it up 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first. One away. Outside. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hot shot on the ground is short. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Luke Voigt will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 59, Luke Voigt.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're knotted up heading to the bottom of the 9th as the Jays try to walk it off. Luke Voigt will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 59.
Next to bat for Toronto, Rowdy Tellez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Zach Britton comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Zach Britton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's 1 down now.
The first baseman, number 3,
Brandon Drury will bat next. from the stretch.
Hey.
One out, nobody on. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. This remains a 7-all tie. New inning set to get underway. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Wade. It was a walk in his last trip. DJ LeMahieu is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Gardner. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball one. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Line toward the alley in left center, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still tied 7-7. DJ LeMahieu will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
DJ LeMahieu.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. Digging in once again, Bo Bichette. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Adam Ottavino comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Hit back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed his pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Now the 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
The center fielder, Teoscar.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are tied 7-7. Sam Gaviglio takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 43, Sam Gaviglio.
So striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. Grounded to third. He's got it. And there's the first out to begin the 11th.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
At the goal.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Torres waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Settling in now, Torres. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Here's the 2-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they jump ahead by 3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. Dero, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Number 41 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bichette's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Yankees 10 and the Blue Jays 7. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound in a save situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's all.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Drury. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
In now, Rendell Grichuk. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's hoping to improve on what's already been a huge game at the plate. 6 runs driven in thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 2-1. Final strike for the Blue Jays. A bouncer to the left side.
Torres brings it in.
Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Into the box now, Danny Jansen. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
A ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Yankees scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Adam Ottavino earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors, they left 12 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 7 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.